Bitso and Miracle Pay has announced earlier today a strategic partnership. If you're new to the space, I'm Doc Favors here, and on this channel we talk about mindset mastery, wealth creation, how to live a life of freedom. And we have a major announcement for you all that's just here. And so if this is your first time on the channel, thank you all for stopping by. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment down below. And without further ado, good people, let's just dive right into this. So I wanted to show you all, first of all, I told you all that Miracle Pay was going to become a household name. And many of you all, this might be your first time even hearing about Miracle Pay. And before I get to Miracle Pay and the announcement, I want to pull up a few of these. Now you see we have Fidelity here. We have the FinTech X series that's on X. And I'm going to click a few of these just to show you, then we'll get to some. But even on X, Miracle Pay and Bitso announced strategic partnership to power merchant onboarding and settlement across Latin America. That was at 10:33 a.m. this morning, all right? Okay, and then we also go back here. Let me see here. Okay, cool. We go back here. We have the Fidelity. You can click on that. And now I follow Fidelity because they got a lot of good stuff on here as well, guys. When you talk about retirements and certain wallets and certain things that they offer. But here is in their news section, and of course Global Wire. It's the same thing, but I want you all to see this. Okay. So what does it say? Mexico City. Miracle Pay and Bitso announced strategic partnership to power merchant onboarding and settlement across Latin America. Miracle Pay, what does it say? Miracle Pay and Bitso announced a strategic partnership focused on merchant onboarding, digital payments, and regional settlement infrastructure across Latin America. Miracle Pay and Bitso are entering a new strategic partnership designed to accelerate merchant adoption of modern digital payment infrastructure across Latin America, beginning in Mexico and expounding regionally in the months ahead. Now, good people, I told you all when you all were seeing us and still see us do our presentation, and you see us do things, and you say, well, what is Miracle Pay? We always tell you that, first of all, before you understand anything about the business of Bellator, Mediterra, and Miracle Pay, we always show you who the brainchild is, which is Mr. Hakan Turan. Okay. And so from there, we will take you over to the, excuse me, we will take you over to Mediterra's website and we will show you how the leadership is here, the management team, and Mr. Coast, who's the head of EU and Miracle Pay. And we will open up this piece and you can drop down and read some about him and in terms of his 15 years of experience in retail, marketing, and segment strategy. Okay. Now, when we go back to this, we say, well, what is Miracle Pay? Well, when I hit ecosystem, you all, and you see that Miracle Pay is one of the 9 integrated products here. Seamless crypto to fiat payment solution with familiar checkout experience and instant settlement. All right, so now you're starting to see, but when you say, well, what is Bitso? All right, let's get into it. Discover what your money is capable of. This is bitso.com. This is their site, guys. And see what they do. So we go here, we hit about, and just go through a little bit of this and see what happens. So safety that gives you freedom. We make sure your assets are safe so you can focus on making the most of your money. And this is how we build your trust. 24-hour support, custody, crime prevention. That's pretty cool. Regulatory compliance, transparency, guys. And of course, two-factor enable. And you say, okay, well, what is this? What is this? So, guys, this is what I want you to understand and what's happening here. Because when you talk about two giants partnering to bring an accelerated design for settling payments across Latin America, that's pretty much what it is, all right? I think it started off as an exchange in the crypto world. So watch this, y'all. Let's read on. Image Hackathon. So under the partnership, Miracle Pay will lead the merchant-facing layer onboarding business, enabling payment acceptance and creating a smoother route for merchants to enter blockchain-powered commerce. Bitso will provide the regional custody, conversions, and settlement backbone, bringing the scale and operational reliability of one of Latin America's best-known digital asset operators. That's what Bitso is, you all. And these two unicorns have connected. Oh, this is so amazing, man. This is crazy. All right, so now I opened up Fidelity. Some of you all are going to see it here in Global News Wire. And so I want to open that one up for you all as well. And then you'll see this right here. Okay. All right. So they opened this up. Let me do this. So this one actually opened up into a PDF. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, good people, just bear with me. Y'all know I got my rig set up over here, so we got to make sure we can see everything. Okay. So first, so when you hit this one here, and you see here, this one opens up actually to a page. Don't forget, it opens up, and you all can't see, but it actually opened up to a download, and that's what gave us here. So now, this is the source. It's Miracle Pay. Miracle Pay and Bitso announced strategic partnership. We know that. That's the picture of Mr. Hakan Turhan that was left out. And then Latin of one of the clearest real world. Now watch this. Here's what Mr. Hakan says, CEO of Mediterra, that's a holding company, says. Latin America is one of the clearest real world asset environments. Let me make that a little bigger, y'all. I got to be able to see. And I even got my glasses on. Okay, y'all see that? All right. Latin America is one of the clearest real world environments where blockchain stops being a concept and becomes useful infrastructure. With Bitso, we are pairing Miracle Pay's merchant access and onboarding capability with one of the region's most trusted conversions and custody operators. Y'all see this? Starting in Mexico, our goal is simple. Give merchants a faster, cleaner, and more practical path into the next generation of payments. The partnership reflects a broader market shift already underway in the region. Bitso's own business material positions stablecoin rails as faster, more transparent alternative to conventional cross-border payment infrastructures, particularly for companies facing settlement delays, FX friction, and pre-funding burden. Are y'all hearing this? Guys, I cannot make this up. I'm trying to tell you all. The writing is on the wall. And for those of you all who just don't know or remember, or you haven't seen it yet, even when you go to Bitso, you can see that Bitso has been around for years. They've been at this. So, and they know what they're doing, same as Miracle Pay. So it just kind of made sense for the two juggernauts to come together. But remember, if you have not seen this, you can always go here to or scroll up, you all know, and then you'll see where did I do it? That's Miracle Pay Nodes and Alpha Pass right here. So I answered some questions on just last night about it. Then we have tokenization. We got AI booming now. So you can actually go here and look at some of these things, look at the Alpha Pass. But when it comes to Miracle Pay, the most updated information you're going to get is going to be right here. Okay. It's going to be right here on this Sunday Q&A, guys. And you notice it got about 223 views. So once you see this and you get an understanding of what Miracle Pay actually is and what they actually built out, then you're going to be able to see why we are so excited about Bellator, because Bellator is the marketing arm. Bellator is the way you get access to all of this. This is your end. So if you've been one of the ones who've been saying, hey, you know what? I need to do something in this space, man. I really need to get going. Hey, once again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do. You got to do your own research and consult the right people. What I'm doing is showing you education, which is what I always tell y'all that I'm gonna do, so that you can see here. The writing is right there. You can see it in several different places. You're now starting to hear the name Miracle Pay. Didn't I tell you all that Miracle Pay was going to become a household name? And now, basically, what you see is a strategic partnership of what's taking place. And guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. It is amazing and it's exciting to see this. And so, whether you're getting it on Fidelity's website, whether you're on X, you're on Global Newswire, good people, I'm here to tell you, there is, there comes a time where certain things line up and they line up well. When I tell you that the what we have here is a new era of finance where governance is by Mediterra, the technology is by Miracle. And now you're seeing other individuals, other entities, other juggernauts in their own right. They're starting to connect with us. And I'm telling you, because we are powered by Bellator, that means you and I can benefit. Can you imagine owning a piece of something like that? All the things that they built in terms of the Miracle Chain, the Miracle Pay, which is what we're talking about now. And then the Alpha Pass, but specifically right now, the Miracle Pay. See, that's what you're going to see on that other video, what Miracle Pay is. Miracle Pay was built around real utility. Then you're going to see what really is Miracle Pay. For once again, for you who don't know, I want you to go back and watch that video because I break it all the way down in this one here about Miracle Pay because it was a question. What is Miracle Pay? So I broke that down. So I won't go into that right now because it's already there. What I want you to understand is that when you talk about bridging crypto and commerce, notice what the letter said, guys, what it was geared to do. Notice what it was talking about when you talk about, you know what, I want to see this in real time so you all can see it too. I'm gonna go back to, let me see if I hit theirs. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to Fidelity. Because if I go to Fidelity, you can actually see it. It just won't have the pictures up. But you can still see the letters and the words right here above my head. But look at this. When you talk about the result is a practical division of strength, Miracle Pay connects merchants to the opportunity while Bitso helps ensure that funds can move, convert, and settle in a compliant and efficient way across key LATAM corridors. You talk about Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, and the United States on a 24/7 basis. Do you all see what I'm trying to tell you all? Now, this is on Fidelity's website. Y'all got to understand something. These sites not going to just post some fluff. You see, you think all this stuff that's going on, man. Look, I'm telling you, something is happening and it's real. And we've been trying to sound the alarm on this. So when you talk about doing business and really conducting business in a different way, there's actually a conference going on at the LATM, LATAM. Is that what that is? In Latin America coming up in June, LATAM coming up in June. I need to find that for you guys because this is just another one of those things that's showing you what's going on with with what we're doing. Okay, so once again, when you talk about, I'm gonna go find that for you all. I want you all to see that LATAM conference 2026. I want you all to see this for yourself, man. Yeah. So anyway, you talk about miracle pain and this ability to bridge the gap. Guys, this is what we've been talking about all along. I don't think that's the one either. This is what we've been talking about when we say, nope, that's Harvard Business School. Everybody talking about it. Let me show y'all this, man. This is great. So this LATM business conference you all in Latin America, I'm trying to tell y'all um, keynotes. Let me go here and just see. It's a lot of them down there, but my agenda. No, no, no. That's too much information for y'all, man. Goodness gracious. Okay. Uh-huh. Harvard, Harvard. Let me see here, guys. Give me a minute. I'm doing this in real time so y'all can see why the excitement and why is everything and what we're talking about. And I do apologize for not having this up already because I got a link, but I wanted to do it in real time so you all can see it and see that this is for real. Let me see. Maybe if I change the name of it, TAM, and make them capital. That's what I need to do. Meta TRA. Bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Okay. That's still coming up. Nope, nope. Mm-mm. It's still coming up. Hold on, y'all. Just bear with me, man, because it's still coming up. Oh no, that's just I can't even get mad because this Harvard is coming up, y'all. But they got a lot of A lot of stuff going on here. Let me see. Kathy might have it up on hers. Okay, Building Latam by Bitso Business. Okay, okay, watch this. I think I found it, y'all. All right, so this is a good buddy, Kathy King. Shout out to you, Kathy. Our CEO, Hakan Turhan, will be speaking at 2026 Stablecoin Conference. Meditaire is also a title sponsor alongside Fireblock, Stellar, Tether, Visa Bridge, and so many other major companies. Y'all see that right there? And then she actually has the link down there. As you see, sponsored by Bitso. So now you see why I was taking so. Here we go, good people. Come on, somebody. Now you see why I was taking my time to go through this, you all, because I want you all to see this and really see the energy and get excited, man. And so, man, this is so amazing. But look at here. Can you all see this? Nope, nope, nope. Let me do something for you. Let me do something. So, sometime when the screen is too large, I have to shut it off. But I need to enlarge this so you all can see something. Yeah, you see it now, don't you? You see, so on their website, Stablecoin Conference, LATAM.com. What am I doing? I want you to look across the top right here, and you see who as the supporters. You see Bridge, Fireblocks, Visa, Stellar, Tether USDT, and you see who? Mediterra, like a way, Mediterra. I don't know the song, but it's cool. Anyway, guys, this is such amazing, man. But who do you see right there? You see, you see, you see Mediterra on that homepage. That's who you see. And one of the keynote speakers is Mr. Hakan Torhan, you all. Now, we've been singing this. I'm going to keep on saying it. That I'm trying to tell you all that when I say we found something, join us for Latin America's most important stablecoin event. Do you all see this? Over 100 speakers, 2.5 thousand attendees, 50 plus countries represented, 800 plus companies, 50% plus C levels of directors, C-suite level directors, you all. Do you all see this? Once again, our partners and sponsors. Y'all see what I'm trying to tell you? So you saying favors, what we messed around and partnered and bought ownership and invested and staked in a company that is doing real business across global lines. Do y'all see how important this is? And this is going on the 15th and 16th of June. This is right around the corner, you all. Y'all see this? And so let me see what happened when we click sponsors. Yep, Mediterra right there. Yep. And when you click it, it takes you to Mediterra's website. Did y'all see that? That's amazing. Visa is a sponsor. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all see the speakers. I know it's a lot of speakers, so I'm not gonna go through all of this, but I'm telling y'all, these are some heavy players here, man. And um, and that's just amazing here to see this. They got them in alphabetical order. And I know some of these individuals, some of you all may know, some of you all may not. The reality of it is when you get time and you really want to see what's going on, see, I do research like this, y'all. They go out there. Mr. Torhan right there. You see him? They got his bio right there, you all. So anyway, we've been telling you all that we got some here. When you talk about Miracle Pay, how to get to this piece. I really took my time to show you all these slides because Miracle Pay, remember, this is the one that companies, and this is a great example of Bitso because they're going to use our software to help through the onboarding process that's going to make transactions, cross-border transactions, very easy. And so for merchants, the value proposition is direct, easier. Remember, I'm reading from, let me take you all back over here to Fidelity so you can see what I'm reading from. And I'm just sharing you all the information. So for merchants, the value proposition is direct, easier onboarding, familiar payment acceptance, more efficient back-end conversions, and greater flexibility in how funds are held and settled. for the ecosystem behind it, the model also creates additional relevance for the rails themselves. As merchant adoption grows, the traction and settlement activity flowing through Miracle Pay is expected to reinforce the utility of Miracle Chain. Do y'all remember? I told y'all we have our own rails now, which underpins the broader payment architecture. So I told you all we have real products that's solving real world issues and real world problems that have real world solutions. So when I tell you all it's such amazing to be a part of this, and guess what? If you're asking and you're wondering, well, Doc, is it too late? No. That's why I keep telling you all. When you're talking about getting part and becoming a part of something that's a disruptor, oh my goodness. Now, the suggested merchant benefit is simple but meaningful. It means getting on board faster, accepting payments more naturally, converting value more efficiently, and will help operate with greater freedom over how funds are managed and settled. At the same time, every layer of adoption is promised to add force to the ecosystem underneath. As Miracle Pay gains traction, it's bound to sharpen the relevance of Miracle Chain, turning merchant growth into infrastructure value. Now, are you all serious? Yes, we was trying to tell you all, was trying to tell you all what was going on. And so, hey, what else can I say, man? If you all like, well, how do we get involved once again? You can just, whoever showed you this video, thank them and then go and get their link and join us because you got to go through Bellator. And once you do that, we'll show you how to access the Alpha Pass in order to get your Miracle Pay nodes. Now you say, well, what's going with that? Let me just drop this on you real quick. I know I asked you to go look at the other video, but I'm gonna just give you all this real quick. The nodes help power the expanding ecosystem. So when you're talking about having an ability, the nodes are what validate the transaction. But I'm gonna let you all hear it right here. Listen at this real quick.
Did make millions of dollars in crypto, but I don't trade crypto and I don't buy crypto. I make it. So I started making Bitcoin at $220. That in itself is crazy. So we started mining Bitcoin. We were making a lot of money. We were like, man, if Bitcoin ever gets to $10,000, we're going to be rich. This guy that was mentoring me, he was worth 100 million bucks. I became one of his top guys. And at that time, I didn't know anybody worth that kind of money. It just sounds preposterous to the average person. For the next 7 years, I learned software instead of hardware mining. So when you mine Bitcoin, you have a physical piece of machine. You plug it into the network. It confirms transactions, you make Bitcoin. On the platform that we launched, which was a company called Gala Games, we worked with Snoop, the death row chain that Snoop gave me, kind of crazy. And instead of hardware, we had software. So these software nodes will confirm transactions on the blockchain. Every time you buy something on that blockchain, sell something, move some money back and forth, there's a fee. That fee goes up in the cloud and it's split evenly between the node owners. So that very first blockchain that we launched.
Did you all hear that? So what do we have? We actually have, good people, ability to partake in this because we have nodes that's connected directly to the Miracle Pay and the rails of Miracle Chain. And so as investors, when I say we are part owners, we are investors, some of us anyway, those who got eyes to see, ears to hear, you know, you want to get positioned. So that means every time a transaction happens in the over the world, but for right now, we're talking about Bitso. So every time a transaction happens with the company here, with Bitso, and especially with crypto, you mean to tell me we get a part of that? I'm trying to find it, y'all. Here we go. Every time something happens and some sales are made, transactions are done, business to business, personal, whatever, if you own one of these nodes, Doc, are you serious? Yeah. If you own one of these miracle nodes, you're going to get a percentage, guys, which is why we have a great and amazing package that we got going on. And so, depending on when you're watching this video, it could be a piece going on tonight at 8 o'clock. You know, I normally would do the Monday nights with Dr. Mike, but this is going to replace the Monday night Dr. Mike until we get done with our blitz. Y'all know Doc coaches a team player. And so it didn't make sense for us to have two or three going on at the same time. We're on the same team. So we promote one of my mentors, Mr. Derek Browns, and I'll actually be doing one next Monday. You see? So we want to make sure we help the family at large. But if you're seeing this for the first time on this YouTube channel, on this entity right here, then I want you to go around and click that first link down below. That's going to be the sign up. You sign up. It's my registration link. It's for free. You can get in and see. and then you contact me. You can actually send me an email. And that's why we doing things different. But you contact, and then we show you how to get your nodes and get what you need. Okay. And you say, well, how much are the nodes? It's different variations of them. The Alpha Pass is $2,100 if the promotion is still happening. But isn't that a nice place, a great place to park $2,100? And so even if I go here and show you all a little bit more, which we got videos on this, but I want to be open and show y'all the power of this thing because we got something also called an infinity plan, a miracle magic infinity plan. That word magic stands for making a grand in commissions or compensation. And so when you join, you don't just come and join. You can do two ways. You can have an all-in-one pass that gives you access to some of our AI technologies, to access to the score token and the Web3 ID. And I'm just giving you an overview because we got a serious piece. I got a video which you can go see it. I'll show you in a minute. But when you get that alpha pass, it unlocks so much thing. That's why it's called a pass, guys. Okay. But that no, if you get it and just set it and forget about it in a sense, don't do nothing, then they're going to pay you $90 per month. I mean, every month for the first 12 months. Now, where else can you park $2,100 and receive that type of residual? See, then the second 12 months, the second year, is going to increase to 120 a month. And then the third year, it'll increase to $90 per month based upon the company success of the Web3 ID and the AI, intelligentsia business company, okay? But here's what I want you to understand. It's really 450 score tokens paid in the amount that's dollar equivalent to $90. And so that equals, remember, these tokens go live. And so when, with you just seeing everything that's going on with the partnership between Miracle Pay, which is connected to all this, then what happens? This is just the Alpha Pass made simple. You can even refer to people and get $200 a person, and then on your third one, you get $1,000 and above. Now, once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information with you. You make your decision, okay? And that's what the Alpha Pass is about. So now, when we talk about getting involved with the piece, and y'all forgive me because once again, I have this set up differently, but the Miracle Pay, excuse me, when you talk about the Miracle Pay, you got to have the Alpha Pass in
Did
order to
make
secure the Miracle Pay. You see that? So you secure your Alpha Pass, then it unlocks the Miracle Nodes, and we got packages back there, y'all, from 3,000 all the way up to like 9 grand. And imagine having 25 of these things, and they pan out 20% in certain things. Do y'all hear what I'm trying to tell you? Now, I know. Doc, I got some questions. Okay, you supposed to. Get back with the person who showed you this quick video. Ask them, can you send me the link to get on that 8 o'clock presentation tonight? And if it's past that, then you simply just send me an email. You get the free link down below, you get yourself registered, and you send me an email. Now, if you're not interested in it, then y'all obviously we're not looking for everyone. I know that. But what I will tell you all, I forgot to say this that I gotta go back and say, let's just say you don't have that $2,100. Okay, I understand. But look at here, good people. You don't have to have the $2,100. You can come in at the time of this video, the 25th of May. You can just come in for free with that free link down below and sell four of those Alpha Passes yourself. Now, here's what's going to happen. You sell four, you're going to get $200 direct commission for each one of them. And on your fifth sale, you'll get $1,000 and you will have done enough to acquire an Alpha Pass having put no equity involved or equity down, no money down. You see? How amazing is to be a part of a company like this that has us in mind and still give you the ability. We got people who making career changes based upon this, you all. And I was trying to tell you all. And once again, as we go back to the beginning where all this started, where did all this start, guys? With us getting that news. I'm sharing y'all exclusive that Miracle Pay and Bitso made an announcement. They made an announcement, ladies and gentlemen, that says, hey, we are about the business. And they connected. And y'all go hear it. Like I said, it's on X, it's on Facebook, it's on Global News Wire, Bistro Cross Border Payments. I didn't hit that one. I wonder what that one is about. Oh, that's just talking about Bitso business, expanding cross border payments step by step. Look at and then look at what just popped up, y'all. Oh, y'all can't see it because I'm in the way. Let me move out the way. The stablecoin conference, join LATAM's #1 stablecoin event, popped up right there on this site on Bitso Business. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else to tell you, but hey, you got to get in where you fit in. At the end of the day, this is what I do. We bring the reports to you all. We try to report 100% of the facts. And the fact of the matter is, if you are one with an entrepreneur spirit and want to, invest and park in something that's stable, stable going stable, then you can do that. But if you are also one who has an entrepreneur spirit and a heart condition to share it because you see that vision, then you definitely want to get back to that person who showed you this video. And if I'm the one, then seriously click that link down there, get yourself positioned for free, and then let's work together to strategize. Either way, if you get your alpha pass, then you only sell two. On your third one, you get the $1,000 and you get a training bonus for 800. If you want to do it, if you have to do it with the four sales or option B, option A is with the alpha pass, option B is without the alpha pass. Either way it go, if you're ready to get involved in something that you can really be proud of, then you hit your boy up, okay? And with that being said, good people, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn that bell notification on so you can drop these. I try to make these a premiere and give you time to set up and see it. But as you can see, the cat's coming out the bag, good people. Mediterra, Miracle Pay, Bellator Life. I told y'all, them gonna be some household names. So you got eyes to see and ears to hear. Come on, get on board. And I look forward to hearing from you all in the near future. And remember, consistency is the key. We'll see you next time.